Hello everyone, you're welcome back to Prospect Channel TV. Thank you for always coming out here. May God bless you all. Nigerians are still calling out the federal government of Nigeria, led by President Muhammadu Buhari, over the continued detention of the IPOB leader Nnamdi Kanu. The groups in Nigeria as well, he's calling out President Muhammadu Buhari to release Nnamdi Kanu. Organizations, individuals, they are speaking. A group called Policy and Legal Advocacy Center Place on Friday slammed the federal government over the continuous detention of the leader of the indigenous people of Biafra, IPOB, Nnamdi Kanu. They said, see, the way you are going about this, the continued detention of this man, you have succeeded in dividing Nigeria with your actions and all that. This is not how to go about things. Court have pronounced this man a free man. Why are you still keeping him in the DSS custody? All these ones now just to suffer him. Say you not get any case against this man. But this time around, Nigerians will get to understand what they said will eventually happen if the federal government of Nigeria, led by President Muhammadu Buhari, refused to release Nnamdi Kanu this time around. A group called Policy and Legal Advocacy Center Place on Friday slammed the federal government over the continuous detention of the leader of the indigenous people of Biafra, IPOB, Nnamdi Kanu. The place executive director, Clement Nwankwo, Clement Nwankwo, who addressed journalists at a media briefing in Abuja, said the Court of Appeal had declared that the federal government disobeyed all local and international laws for forcefully bringing Kanu back to Nigeria from Kenya last year. The Court of Appeal Abuja had on October 13th discharged the activist on terrorism charges brought against him by the same government, led by President Muhammadu Buhari. The government had since brought upon other charges against the IPOB leader. Nwankwo expressed concern that the federal government had ignored its responsibilities of protecting human rights as enshrined in the Constitution and other international human rights treaty obligations. He said, for instance, on October 13th, ruling by the Court of Appeal specifically reprimanded the government for its role in adopting a wanted citizen from a foreign country without due processes in order to bring him for trial. Such an illegal action by the government in the terrorism and treasonable felony trial of Nnamdi Kanu, the leader of the indigenous people of Biafra, nullified the government's case, making it untriable in Nigeria. The court said it is a landmark ruling. But the government has persisted in its way by disregarding the court ruling and seeking an appeal at the same time. Both the federal and the state government have also demonstrated a lack of tolerance for criticism. They have often chosen to calm down on critics by deploying regulatory powers, citing bogus laws and using security forces. Examples include the ban of Twitter and the numerous occasions where government officials, including the president's wife, unlawfully arrest and detain critics and journalists. They said that the Nigerian government, as a matter of fact, should release Nnamdi Kanu because Nnamdi Kanu has been discharged by, court of law in Nigeria. They said, well, this is not new from what people have been saying. It's the same language everybody has been speaking. You know, Nigerians will not forget President Muhammad Buhari led government in a hurry. That is the truth. This federal government of Nigeria has actually brought nothing to us but sorrow. Apart from Nnamdi Kanu's case, there have been cases like that. The federal government of Nigeria, always, they are good in that, disobeying court order and all that. And they are the government. And you expect the ordinary, Nigerian man to do what? To obey the order. See, you don't cheat nature. That is why the country is not like no man's land. You don't expect people to behave normal when the health is not normal. That is the truth. If the father of the house is not normal, don't think everybody in the house is going to behave normal. Even when some people will try, but there's not going to be a normal home in that house. That is just a pure example of what is going on. The government is above the law, and they want Nigerians to obey the laws. Then how? You don't cheat nature. You understand? The Nigerians' government actions have shown that they have succeeded in dividing Nigerians. You understand? So all these, their one Nigerian stuff and whatever is just a scam. We know before now. Well, let me say now. I know before now that Nigeria had never been one, but we have been pretending living together. Because if you look at some scenarios in this country, you see how some regions are being favored, while some regions are just nowhere to be found in the government and all that. And we are telling us that Nigeria is one. All this one Nigeria is just to cheat other regions and all that. But it will be good for this government also, for everybody, to listen to what the court have said. They should obey the court orders that said Nnamdi Kanu should be released, because Southeast has turned to something else. I'm dropping it here, guys. Kindly share your thoughts below the comment section. Please do not forget to subscribe to this channel, and subscribe if you have not. Thank you.